You see, you know, to be alive. It's a very unique time to be alive. Cooking rice. Angatigas, angasingumama lo watinga lo wevina lo wangwathi. Ngokwato, maso. Kungari sitting room, ukubekile wakhohlwa. Sorry. No more, used to be, but I'm not no more. Not no more, not no more, yeah, I'm not no. I used to be a quitter, I'm not no more, not no more, yeah, I'm not no. Shout out to Nasty C, one of the greatest. Make them numbers go. Yeah, listen, despite of whatever may happen in life, I just want to live life. I want to live my life. I want to do what I want. And being cool, you know, I really don't care about being cool. You understand? To say that I'm cool to a particular group of people, I don't care about that, bro. Let the numbers go. Make the numbers go. Yeah. You see, it's very, very fun being human. It's very fun. Human is very, very fun because we are different, we have different mindsets, we disagree. It's fun, you know? It's fun being human. It's fun, you know? And you know? Shout out to my Spanish people out there. I used to be, but I'm not no more. On that Make them numbers go. Nah, it ain't that. It ain't that. They really talking about though. I ain't even know what they really talking about though. Hey, boss. Oh my God. I didn't come on here to portray something that's not the shit of my home. Let me delete it. I'm probably gonna encounter complications along the road because hey, I began touching on the failures of the ANC. So, but it's whatever. You see, me, to be honest with you, I don't really care about the failures of the ANC. I live my life, do the things that I want to do, create the things that I want to create. Okay, yeah, sure. We have problems in our country, South Africa, but that's still not that doesn't excuse why we shouldn't live in our own independence and live to be independent. You understand, and defend our own rights according to our own boundaries that we set. Cause I was going off on the ANC on the previous live, and then not well, I deleted that previous live not out of fear, but out of precaution. Alright, because I was going off um on the ANC government and its failures, but because I'm smarter than I look, I deleted the previous live. Because at the end of the day, it probably won't be lucrative to me anyways. Going off on 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 the government of national lunacy. You. Yeah. The previous live, I was, lunacy. On the previous live that I was on, I was basically spazzing on the new government of national lunacy. Yeah, I no, but then I ended up realizing, why must I keep the live? Because this kind of live really won't serve me with anything. You know, defending the right of people. Believe me, that's like neck for that. But at the same time, if it's not that lucrative, why must I live to advocate at the end of the day? Because even if I were to be with a certain political party, me exhibiting my affiliation to that political party, I don't really think that it would be lucrative to me in any way. If I just may be frank, because either way, bro, you have things like this nepotism, this corruption, this ongoing infiltration, this ongoing espionage in South Africa. Either way, So why must I, you know, go with the many, with what the many go with? No, I've been having thoughts, man. I've been thinking after that live that I made, going off on the ANC and its failures. I was like, yeah, the ANC government, yeah, it failed, yeah. It's probably the most a failure government, the government of national lunacy. Yeah, this government of national lunacy. Yeah. So here I was thinking, yeah, man, the ANC failed. And since the ANC failed, those failures of the ANC aren't entirely my fault. Meaning that, okay, sure, the ANC failed, but I still have it in me to advocate for what I have to advocate for. The change that I have to advocate for. It's not like a comrade. Anyways, Nakon. So, you know, here I was having these thoughts, thinking to myself, hey yo, is it really necessary? Look, see, you can see this roof, what kind of roof it is. But anyways, it doesn't matter, no, because I still have breath in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm breathing, and as long as I'm breathing, I won't be looking onto any political party for change in my. I'm gonna repeat that. As long as I'm breathing, living, still myself, still intact, and all that, I'm not going to look to political parties for change in my life and all that. For change, for this to change. I'm not going to invest my thoughts and my expectations and my feelings in political parties. Whether it be what do they call this? Progressive. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, progressive. Okay, maybe the meetings, attending one of those meetings, maybe I would, right? But the fanaticism, nope, no to the fanaticism. Mm-mm. The fanaticism just takes it way too far sometimes. The fanaticism of political parties. I feel like it's just taken way too far sometimes. And all common sense and reasoning departs from many people because of political parties, political affiliations. Yeah. So I made a live, and I was going off on the ANC government, right? And I deleted that live, by the way. And the reason why, it's not because of fear, but it's because of me having thought carefully, to what really benefits me, what is really supposed to benefit me. You understand? Because I'm not that kind of human that processes a feeling or an emotion and then be passive about it. I remain. I think carefully. I think carefully. I surmise carefully. I don't just be thinking about something. I don't just be going through emotions, processing emotions without carefully thinking. I process emotions and I carefully think. Mvelo. What's up, Mvelo? I'm good. I'm good, my friend. How are you doing today? How is your Sunday? I hope that it's a lovely Sunday. Yeah. No, I made a live in the morning, and I guess that me making the live that I made in the morning is due to, you know, certain setbacks of life, is due to certain inconveniences of life. Because hey, look, um, I'm not trying to. No, I'm Swati. I'm Swati speaking. I speak Swati. I'm from Pumalanga. the Swati speaking part of Mpumalanga. That's where I'm from. Oh, you're closer, my friend. Mvelo. I see. Shout out. Oh, you're not closer. Oh, yeah. You're also from Mpumalanga now, Spirit. You're also where I'm from. Wow, amazing. Amazing, Mvelo. Amazing, Mvelo. Kelly Masemong. Yeah, ati okay, Kelly Masemong. Yeah, Kelly, that's where I'm from. So I made a live in the morning, and that live, I made it because life is not easy. I'm from Mpumalanga. Nelspruit. Or I take it that it's probably cutting the signal. I'm from Mpumalanga, Nelspruit. The Swati speaking part. The Swati speaking part of Mpumalanga, Nelspruit. That's where I am from. Signal must be cutting here. Yeah, ne? Ay, bloody signal. Damn signal. Um, wow. One word in Swati. Okay, I'd say one word in Swati, but you see, the thing is that Xhosa, Swati, Zulu are closely linked. So the thing that would probably make you differentiate the different languages is probably the accent, because Nguni is an accent, right? Same as all these other ethnicities, Basotho, Botswana, whatsoever. Um, there are accents in every language. There's an accent. So I'd be saying something like, "Oh yeah. I'm sitting, ngihleti." Instead of saying ngihleli, something like that, or ngihlezi, you'd want to say ngihleti. You feel me? So I'm Swati. You feel me? Instead of ngihlezi, ngihleli, or something like that, I think Ndebele-ish or something. So Kelly Masamong, Russell Wickman, something like that. Russell Wickman. Shout out to all of you who are on the live. Shout out to all of you who decided to even get on this live right now. You see, hey, me, I'm gonna delete X. Buffet, I'm gonna delete X. X Twitter, I'm gonna delete it. Damn it. Mm. X Twitter. I'm gonna delete X Twitter of it. X Twitter is so unnecessary. Right now. Mm. X, X, the app. X, the app. Twitter. I'm gonna delete that app. It's so unnecessary. Like, I'm not even following certain pages, but I get notification from particular pages. Why is that fair? Yeah, no wonder why the signal is blurry. I take it. The real rock high, something like that. Away, bro. Away, right. Yeah, I use Wi-Fi. That's for sure. No wonder why the signal is blurry. I take it. So yeah, meaning to meaning Swati. I'm Swati speaking. Swati by descent, even. So yeah, that's me. That's who I really am. Mpumalanga, Nelspruit, Rakai. Yeah, Khuluma Swati, and I didn't get on this platform ukuthi ngizogcwalisela abantu, or to show chains or to depict a lifestyle that's not there. Niyangivisisa bangani bami? Niyangivisisa bangani bami? Ukuthi ngikhuluma ngani? Kuta kwami la angateli kutochwensa, angateli kutobhosha, nginibhoshe. Ukuthi I have a car, a luxury car, I have a luxury house. Yeah, nah, man. Even if I'm hacked, I don't think that, the chance of me being hacked are probably slim. Because the security checks that I underwent recently while setting up this whole thing, my friend, I tell anyone. The YouTube machines of nowadays are way smarter than the YouTube machines of the past. Way smarter. Cooking rice over here, cooking rice over here. Shout out to you guys. Thank you very, very much for joining the live. Grateful, grateful, grateful. The real Rakai. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. The real Rakai. No, but real talk. Even if you hear the English, parts of it, of course. I'm Swati speaking, guys. Believe me. Believe me, you. Although the Swati that I'm speaking is slangish. It's a sort of like a slang Swati, but it's Swati, no doubt. Even Zulu, you have in Zulu, you have other people who speak Zulu in SA, but it's not proper Zulu. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, in a way, you could say that I don't speak proper Swati. Yeah, but then the medium of me communicating is Swati. My home language is Swati. Let me just put it like that. Yup. Shout out to y'all, real talk. Shout out to you guys, real talk, who actually subbed. Some of you guys, some of you guys picked. Shout out to you guys, man. I'm appreciative. So, I pretty much got on this platform because for some of you guys out there, I hope you guys out there are gonna like for real, for real. Of course, the music as well. I mean, damn, okay. Wow. Laggy. Wow. Laggy. I'm sorry. I'm lagging on tape. Seems that Tatra? Ngiyakhatha. I'm katabatic. I'm katabatic. I'm cutting. Eh? Disappointing. The signal that is so disappointing. What? Ah, yeah. Let me walk around. Let me walk around. We are worse. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. We are worse. We are good. We are better off. We are well off. I don't know. I don't know. Um. Ay, yeah, ne? So in the morning, I made a live. I made a live, spazzing. I made a live. Weeping. I guess. You know, talking on the failures of the ANC government, and I don't know, bro. I deleted it again, and I guess that's the reason why I deleted it again is because I realized, bro. I was like, but then certain things won't benefit me. That's what I really ended up realizing. I was like, yo, we're crying over things that some of us can't change actively in our hoods, and it's like, you know, why must I have all common sense and reasoning taken away? Because if I'm gonna be upset or angry or discomforted, it means that my sense of reasoning, my own intelligence, my own independence, I'm trying to suppress my own independence. I'm trying to I'm trying to suppress my own independence. I'm trying to suppress my own thinking. Yeah, you see that. You probably see that. This. You probably see this. Some of you probably see, yeah, my condition is how it is. My condition of life, it is how it is. But at the same time, I'm aware of this. I'm not supposed to get on here and lie to some of you guys. That's what I'm aware of. If I am to get onto this platform right now and come across some of you who like, some of you who tune in, and lie to some of you guys, what does that say about me for real? You know what I'm saying? Imagine if I'm caught on those lies. Imagine if I get caught on those lies, lying to some of you guys about a lifestyle that I live or lead. What would that make me? Some maybe on the net are probably like, yeah, man, yeah, he doesn't even have a mention, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, the only reason why certain people even get on here is to witness that. A life on screen that they wish they had, you know? But but anyways, I don't want to even make it sound like I'm competing with people. I'm not competing with anyone. I didn't get on here to compete with anyone. I didn't get on here to steal glory or to claim glory. Yabo, this right here, right now, is therapy for me. It's relieving for me. This particular moment right now is relieving for me. The most relieving moment to me would be people asking questions, me answering those questions, you know. But it's alright anyways, because getting on here and dropping truth bombs and dropping knowledge is enough for me. And if I'm wrong on the some of the truth bombs and some of the knowledge that I drop, it's okay. I'm open for judgment. Anytime, anyone can chime in, and you know what I'm saying. I'm open. I'm open. I keep on maintaining even the fact that when it comes to my music, I'm open. I don't just want to make music because, yeah, I know how to write lyrics. I know how to rhyme. Yeah, I'm a rapper. Yeah, I know how to, say words correctly. I don't want to be that type of person. But I believe that opinions coming from people with genuine hearts I improve. Let me repeat that again. Opinions that come from genuine hearts, whether those opinions are opposition, whether those opinions are, you know, supposition. I don't know whether those positions are opposition, whether those positions are supposition. Like, what am I trying to say? Um, if there are certain people who actually disagree with certain views that I have, or certain ways of sort of living life and doing things, it's okay. I need that. I need the criticism. I need the opinions, because without the criticism, without the opinions, I don't grow. I don't improve. I lie to myself. I elude myself. I implant ideas in my head that don't exist. So, not even to say me, right? It goes for even you guys out there who are tuning in. The ones who are afraid to like somehow and to subscribe, goes out to you as well out there. You see, as an individual human being, you shall indeed learn from other people. You will indeed derive certain things from other people. You understand? Not because you don't know what you're doing, not because you don't know what you're talking about, not because you don't know what you stand for, but because you're that open, because your mind is that flexible, but because your mind is that, you know what I'm saying, reflexive, because you favor your brain health above everything. You understand? And part of having good brain health, mind health, goes with, you know, blending in, goes with adapting, goes with mnakethi khambani thini lapho emnakale awuthi lanzile ave yeah no la nangibamba bangani bami. Like you see, if you are a human being who opposes something, ne, it's fine. Oppose, disagree, it's fine. You know why? Because there will be something of plausibility and feasibility that comes from that. From the fact that I'm me and I stand for a particular view, right? And then you being you, and then you being you, and you being like, oh no, how is this possible? You know what I'm saying? That's what the acquisition of knowledge, the acquisition of ample amounts of knowledge, that's where it begins. It begins with you asking why. It begins with you pondering. So if in any given day I come on this live blabbing about something that probably isn't that true, I wouldn't mind, man. We would have open dialogue right here, right? We'd have open dialogue right here with, because in our different societies, right? The there are ideas that people from our societies have that probably are not aligned with our own, more realistically so. That is to say, even those ideas that don't align with our own, they're good. They're good. They must be there. They must be there. They must be there. You know, ANCEFF, you know, DA, it makes, in a way, it makes sense. In a way, it makes sense that there are people who disagree with such, and then because they disagree with such, they must come with now something that will further add on to. It makes sense, bro. If you ask me, it makes a lot of sense. So it's fine, whoever I meet here, it's fine, bro. You guys, whoever I meet here, let's say we meet and then I hold the ideas that I hold, right? It's okay, bro. Chime in on the chats and talk. Let's talk. Learn something from you actually having mentioned of those factors. Because even me, I read what I read, right? And I study what I study, but I'll never really know. You'll never really fully know. As one individual, as one human, you'll never really truly fully know something, guys. So yeah, that's why I don't disregard anything anymore. I don't take anything for granted anymore. Even if someone were to come to me being mean, yeah, well, there's something that I'm gonna take from that person's rudeness. Although, of course, with me, I don't know about anyone else. Um, Especially if you're not family. If you act weird and whatsoever, yeah, well, because there are degrees to things, right? You disagree, and then you sort of are pessimistic, and then you're born, and then you act in ways that are very passive and very destructive. And then what do you expect me to do? Of course, I'm gonna stay away from you. I don't know about anyone else out there, bro. But me, I don't. There are certain things that I just don't tolerate, young mom. I just don't tolerate those things, and I won't, Vele. I won't. I never will tolerate such things coming from people, even if I am to be in a position of being lonely. I'd rather be lonely. I'd rather be lonely, guys. I'd rather be lonely because as human beings, we do indeed have different views. We do indeed have different opinions of things. Formulated, of course, not out of thin air. You feel me? Formulated, meaning that there had to be some sort of experience in the process in order for there to be a final conclusion. So, me, guys, I do tolerate people opposing the things that I hold or the views that I hold. But, bruh, if you're gonna act somewhat if you're gonna turn me into a spectacle, best believe it, my friend. If Because, dude, it's fine. Oppose, bro. Have your views. Have your views. Everyone must have their views. Everyone is entitled to their views. But then, if you wanna act somewhat, some of us wouldn't hesitate cutting you off, bro. Some of us wouldn't hesitate staying away from you. Hey, these planes are coming around, man. These planes. Is happening today there. The Kruger Airport. Yeah, it's happening today. Mm. So, but for to real talk, you must tolerate. But you have to be in the position to be tolerant. But at the same time, you have to be in the position to secure your own boundaries and have your own boundaries put in place. It's very important to have your own views. It's very important to oppose. It's very important to stand on the views that you stand on. But at the same time, it is important to watch your tone, how you come about addressing yourself. Are you addressing yourself? Are you rageful? Are you angry? Are you trying to compose yourself to a degree of which now you are in the position to be neutral instead of just deciding to hurdle through things? Because some people, I think that they practice that sense of neutrality. Instead of being neutral, they just want to hurdle through things. They just want to ram through things as if they were now sheep or goats. No, but fair to real talk. Shout out to those who got on this live right now. We're on 43 minutes. Shout out Mvelo, my closer friend, half closer friend, whatever the case is. Shout out Kelly Masemong. Shout out Russell Wickman. Shout out the real Rakai. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Ayush, my friend. Ayush, my friend. Ayush, my friend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ayush, my friend. Yo. We are 44 minutes into the stream, my friend. Ayush, my friend from India. Yeah. My daughter. Yeah, no, but to just summarize it up for you, to sum it up for you, Ayush, since you're here. You see, it's very important to have friends. It's very important to 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 to, to surround yourself with people. It's very important to have people who oppose your opinions, yeah? But at the same time, you must not let people make a fool out of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we are humans. We are supposed to have views. We are supposed to oppose. Yet at the same time, there's a level of respect, self-respect, and respect for others that we must maintain. Whether we stand, whether we are for a certain opinion, whether we are against a certain opinion, we always have to be in the position to guard our thoughts, to guard how we answer, back. We ought to be in a position because we don't only just harm the person, we also harm ourselves. We harm ourselves. You know what I'm saying? They often talk of spectrum disorder, meaning that someone views something as a particular thing, whereas it's not that way. You A lot of spectrum disorders arise from such, like as in. But anyways, I went too much into detail. We're going into about 46 minutes of the stream. But anyways, man, shout out to Velo, shout out to Kelly, shout out to Russell, shout out to Rakai, shout out to Ayush, my friend from India. I'm gonna see you on the next one. If you wanna understand what I was saying on this particular live, you may go back to this live after 24 hours. Of course, it will be available so as to understand the message that was conveyed on this live in detail. Because yeah, I sort of went past my limit now. So yeah, I'm gonna see you all on the next one. Have a blessed Sunday wherever you are, whatever religion you may be in. Yeah, anyways, we're way past religion and dogma and all that and all these things that they used to divide and conquer us. But anyways, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace out. Much love. You know what's going on though. For real, for real.